First of all, why the hell not? We have a nice death. Actually, we have a nice death. Something I would say, if you did enjoy Dead Cells and Hollow Knight games at any time, you will definitely have fun with. This is a pretty wonderful game if you do enjoy fast-paced action games with the dynamic sort of combat. The music is great, animation is good as well. Think about it as though the development of the game is just not finished, so there's a few bugs here and there. Nothing serious, however, and in case you are hooked, this game's sitting on Steam through early access for the price of $15. A couple of weeks ago, some development studio going by Red Candle Games came up with the news that Nine Souls has reached over $360,000 in their crowdfunding campaign, which is about 3 times the initial goal of a lore-rich, is what they describe to be hand-drawn to the action platformer, narrative-driven game, and that the company's been working on this game since 2 years ago. Here it is. This game's coming to all consoles now, early to mid next year. Coming up behind that, it's Shifters. See, a hand-drawn action-adventure, obviously Metroidvania fantasy game, and one that will take you on a journey of mysteries beyond our world, or so they say. Shifters actually came our way about a month ago. It has, as of this moment, a Kickstarter campaign running as well, and set to be coming out either later this year or up early next. Check it out. This is probably one of the most mind-blowing things I've heard this whole year, but we have something going on here going by Crowzone that is sitting on a Kickstarter campaign that already gathered more than 10 times its initial goal and about 20,000-30,000 something backers as well. Now, Crowzone is a obviously hand-drawn Metroidvania with a strong design emphasis on exploration, combat, and a good story, or so they say. You can see Hollow Knight's vibes is there all the way too. Check it out, this game's supposedly coming out late 2023. Moving on, we have Silver Axe, the Honest Elf, what is described by the fine folks at the company as a classic action game centered around boss fights, where you must delve deep into the ancient fairy tale forests, defeat dangerous creatures, and embark on a journey to awaken some goddess, I guess. Check it out. I haven't actually played this one, but it's available now on Steam through early access for the price of only $14 and about 100% positive review score, so it might just be good.
To get to work, Beck.
On the other hand, we have Biogun, a slick Metroidvania game with hand-drawn art, or so they describe the game as. Is it basically in Biogun you're on a mission to save a friend? Other than that, I could tell you that this game's a bit comedy. It's got all the right side-scrolling twin-stick shooter sort of elements as well. Actually, this game's available now through a demo only on Steam, and the full game's set to be coming out soon. Doomblade is currently slated to arrive on PCs through Steam, with a release date to be announced soon, they said. Now, this trailer, if I'm being totally frank, kind of actually speaks clearly about what this whole game is gonna be and how good of a Metroidvania it does look like now. That way, as you can see, carries with it a decent deal of artistic effort. So check it out, and make sure to stay tuned for that precise release date. Soon, we'll see.
Tear down the lives of all who defied me. This is where it all starts, little one. Down to the depths we depart.
Coming our way soon and into PCs only, as its developers announced a couple of months ago, we have Ellipse. Well, what seems to be a Metroidvania platformer at its heart, but one where there is a lot of lore and discovery to boot. Actually, this game was kind of a last-minute pick to make it in the list, but it is here right now because it has a really unique looking look to it. Specifically the dark and gloomy style of it and all. Only problem is here that we're still waiting to hear about a release date, which is probably going to be announced soon. We'll see. Coming soon, it says on Steam, we have Charge Blade Hero, what is described to be a fast-paced 2D hack-and-slash adventure game where you'd be doing a ton of arena-based battles, and the emphasis out there on the game's story apparently. Charge Blade Hero doesn't have a demo nor a release date or a window, just possibly due out between now and July this year. On the other hand, we have Imp of the Sun. Well, basically a non-linear 2D action platformer that combines, or as it says, the fast-paced combat and exploration across a Peruvian-inspired world. This is actually a solid-looking game. The visuals look pretty solid and the gameplay looks to be solid as well. So if you are interested in a game with some good history and music, yes, you should definitely try this game. Go ahead, this game's available now on every platform for the price of $15. On the other hand, if you did maybe enjoy the first few games in this list and do prefer your two-dimensional games with a lot of boss fights and puzzles, and well, of course, the Metroidvania elements, you can go and keep an eye out on Esdras, the Throne of Darkness. I personally prefer pixel art games, but this one is not bad at all. Anyway, I don't know yet. You can just go and check out the game on his Kickstarter page if you like, where it says the game will release by August of this year.
The way from the throne to the Great Seal, and to the day when the last hint of corruption is purified from this world!
So, Glimmering Mirror is available now on Steam through a demo only. Actually, I'm not a fan of this one, but the graphics looks like they could die for this game. So it's just me and my boomer kind of sort of hate on little fairy looking protagonists, I guess. This is actually a shooting game with the classic Metroidvania level designs and stuff. So check it out if you're interested. Glimmering the Mirror is set to be coming out in its full in about a few months from now.
There was an old teddy bear who wandered the world of childhood dreams.
And last but not least, we have the darkest tales into the nightmare. Honestly, this is one of the funniest platformers you can play right now. It's actually available now on Steam for the price of $0. This game's actually free. Go ahead and give this one a shot. Story and storytelling in this game is just superb out of the whole genre. It's definitely worth time spent, and I'm personally just waiting to hear more about the full game itself. So here we go.
Powers. Thus began his adventure-filled journey